God damn it.
What's your
We're
problem?
back. We're back. Okay.
Steven's a grumpy
Who
lumpy.
should I... Who should I show my poem to first?
You said Yuri already, so do it.
I was reading the line. Being very
You
mean right now.
No.
Yuri seems the most excited, so I should
Experience.
start with her. Can you stop talking when I talk?
Can you read the lines correctly?
I did!
You did.
Shut up! I'm tired.
Right.
I can trust her opinion, to be fair.
Oh, that's right.
That didn't sound like her.
Mm.
That didn't sound like her.
Oh.
There you go. Yuri stares at the poem.
I gotta
A
do
minute
do re mi.
passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
This sucks.
Oh!
Whoa! So sorry.
He sounds like Mario if he did a high-pitched voice.
I forgot to start speaking.
That was actually pretty good, I'll be honest.
That is.
Yeah. It's fine, don't force yourself. I mean, for like the one that you did in the other ones, I think that
Well,
was
if
like
I'm
pretty
being
accurate.
honest, this is pretty terrible. I'm not.
Oh god.
I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. I have to charge my key. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Trying to make your voice deeper.
What?
What? I'm just making sure.
That was the point. That's how I do voice acting for guys. Stop.
Okay, I'm sorry. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. Through it. Wow. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
You're saying that I'm bad.
So
No.
I'm sorry.
So it's
Okay.
that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice?
Yes.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
I just want her to be
fine.
really blunt.
Wait, what?
No, I said I just want her to be extremely blunt. Just
This
flat
fucking
out.
sucks.
Exactly.
It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Excuse my stuttering. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
I don't fucking know what we're talking about. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Smart. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Or she wasn't that excited. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
I heard that's the...
What's live? I don't even know.
No, because you're like bolding.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
It
You're
might
wrong.
take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yeah.
Ooh.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
They won't.
Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. I almost said blasting.
She blasted me.
She freaking rushed me.
Biased? How?
Also, the music just skipped. I thought that was on purpose. I thought something messed up was gonna happen.
What do you mean?
Well, like the music just stopped for a second. I'm like, ugh. That was scary.
Was like, right when you stopped it. Right when you stopped it, I was like, ooh.
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Like that. Sorry.
Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
I'm not sure.
I'm not
It's
sure,
happening.
but do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it.
Do you
My
want
thought
to read the
process
poem?
behind it. Sure, I might as well. It's her poem.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. This is too blurry. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last... What does that say? Yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What?
What?
I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read. I'm sorry.
It's because it was kind of blurry. Oh wait, I'm breaking the fourth wall, sorry. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty...
Eh. Get away from me. That's a relief.
Okay. Also, I like that poem. I liked the poem.
I liked the poem.
I said that, and then I was like, I like that poem. Yeah, that's good. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
I'd like to see that one day. Kidding. I'm not that much of a reader. Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Was that Diablo sauce, or was it hot sauce?
It was
Taco Bell
mayonnaise.
jokes. Bam.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
I don't know how to read that. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Jiraiya boy.
Really? I must have totally missed that the point.
Yeah, you don't say.
Shut up.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, asshole. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Steve, they usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I'm reading this and all this is going over. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Boo. And soon to be left with nothing.
Boo, I'm a ghost. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Just keeps getting lower and lower.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
Yeah, but don't bet on it. I'm counting on you.
And then we choose another one. Who should I show my poem to next?
Let's show it to Monica. Actually, no. Let's show it to Natsuki. I want to hear her. I want to hear her crucifiers. Cause she's like.
And you also want me to just read the whole time, dick.
Yeah. That too. And then after we can do Monica, and I can read in my Monica voice. Fun.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
Wow, excuse me.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
Yes.
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
It's just your home address.
This is the music change.
Steven, read it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try.
My voice is breaking.
But that's about it.
Where do I click? Oh.
It's true.
Yeah? I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
What?
Oh, wow!
Oh shit. Mario!
Just transforms into water.
Turns into a pterodactyl.
Just be
You're
honest.
so silly.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because anyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Steven, you don't have to read in that voice.
Shut up! What do you mean?
You're reading Jiraiya, boy.
Oh, I was? Oh,
Yeah.
no. I thought
He's actually just all the girls. He's imagined them all.
he's actually just voicing everyone. None of these people exist. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
I like when it
Like
hits
in
hard.
this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what I mean.
Wait.
That's
Ooh.
That's what it means to be a pro. I guess you learned something.
I'm glad you learned something.
Shut up.
Being so used to being a jerk.
I am. Cause look at that face. Little jerk.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
I love that.
Bah, who should we do next?
Alright, let's do Monica, and then next you can obviously read. So we'll take turns.
Fuck.
Hi, Jiraiya boy.
It's so easy for you.
Had a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything,
Oh, I'm
Dot,
sorry.
dot,
I kind of.
if you ever have any suggestions for this club, like new activities or things we can do better,
I kind of blacked out for a second. Sorry.
I'm always listening.
Oh.
You're just being hypnotized by her beautiful voice.
Ah!
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Okay.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'm trying to make my voice deeper than hers because I'm a little intimidated. Of course, I'll be.
Of
afraid.
course.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring this up. Or bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
No.
Okay.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Yes, you're legally obligated. Ah, don't worry, Jiraiya boy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's why I came up with this. And it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like this one.
Is it because we talked about dark stuff the whole time?
It makes me think of something Sorry would like. I don't think Monica's the one who's into the dark stuff.
Yeah,
Look at
I
her.
don't think
Does she
Monica's
look
into
like-
anything other than just being a grown man in a teenage girl's body.
No, she's not into that either.
Oh, is that so?
gotta keep your head in the game. You and Sayori are really good friends, right?
I have my head in the cards.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Take our voices, for example.
What, just because we have the same voice actor doesn't mean that we're the same.
Well, that may be the case, but you still look the same.
Shut up. Breaking the
But maybe
fourth wall
there
too
are
much.
also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
Hey, just shut up, Monica.
What? Yeah. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think.
Wait, you think I was talking about you?
Yeah. So I think that the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Oh, so I think that's the kind of vibe.
Too bad. You sure you're not reading into it too much?
Could be. But I'll never know. Oh gosh. I sound like Yuri. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Completely different voices. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it.
Are you sure?
I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness.
And darkness. And death.
And also happiness. Figure that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. I sure did.
You just said sad things.
Two.
Two? Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own.
It starts eating you.
And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. You ever tried being a victim?
What?
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Also not. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. I'll always help you find out what suits you the most. Find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
For a second,
Just me.
Oh, sorry.
What? No, I was commenting what?
No, I was for a second I was gonna say just could you speak up a little bit, but then I was like, oh wait, I could just turn you up.
Yeah, turn me up.
Too loud.
No, I don't know.
All right, there we go.
Okay, let's test run.
Oh no, it was fine. Oh,
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
No,
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
I just said no. That sounds pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Did I say that
because
right?
I'm lying to make you feel better. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? You know?
I see. I can see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle produces?
Spackle.
No, spackle protrudes.
Sparkle protrudes.
A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My, what does that say? Retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image of the internet. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Is it Santa Claus that's looking in?
No. What's that? So what do you think? Or so, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it.
I like this game. It's educational.
So, sorry. Sorry. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
My childhood.
What?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Is it the one where you start eating people alive?
Smile says how it's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
What does that mean? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about new stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Does that mean you're afraid of Santa Claus?
Oh, ho, ho. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Remember it. Thanks for listening. We hope to see you again. Goodbye.
Is she like those what are they called?
Androids.
I mean, other than the Android, I mean, like it's kind of like a tutorial. It's like, if you just do this, then you can write. That is movement.
Did you know you had a map you can open up?
She is
remember how to jump?
She's actually just a complete robot, isn't she?
She's a bot.
Every day, that's the one.
Here we go.
Well, I think next time we should do Sayoris.
No, we should finish all the girls now, and then
we can do it next time.
No, come on, dude, there's one more. Come on, it would make sense for
We've been going for 30 minutes.
Steven, one more. One poem, that's it, then we can leave.
No. We can't have 30-minute We already have a 30-minute video!
So stop arguing and just read it. It's one poem.
No!
Yes.